Last week, I shared one of the hardest stories I've ever told on this channel. And honestly, I wasn't sure if I should share something so personal, but I really just want to say thank you so much for being kind, that it really means a lot, just your kindness. After sharing that story, I was just thinking about how there's some things about autism that I just wish people understood more. And so while I'm cleaning today, just doing a little work around the house, I'd like to share just a couple of things with you that I wish people understood more about autism, just so that the world can be a little bit of a gentler place for a lot of other families. The first thing that I wish people understood is that there's not a specific look to autism. If you've met one autistic person, you've met one autistic person. Every individual is so different. Some are very talkative, while others communicate differently or maybe not verbally at all. Some love being around people, and others need more space. Some have very obvious support needs, while others are working incredibly hard to mask their challenges so that they can blend in. There's not just one way that autism looks, so making an assumption based on someone's appearance can cause us to miss the unique person that's standing right in front of us. The second thing I wish that people understood was that safety is a much bigger concern than I think a lot of people realize. When I shared the story about my son, I wasn't just sharing a story about a child who was being disobedient or making a bad choice, because that's not what happened at all. I was sharing one of the scariest moments of my life as a mother. Many autistic children have very little awareness of danger, and some are drawn towards things like water or roads or places that catch their attention. Families often have to live with a level of vigilance that is just really hard to explain unless you've experienced it. And I'm not saying this to ask for sympathy, but just to create a level of understanding and compassion for families that you might encounter who have autistic children. I also want to make a very big point of saying, if you ever hear of an autistic child eloping, it is so important to know that you should always check water sources first. Pools, hot tubs, lakes, streams, anywhere there is water. A lot of autistic children are very drawn to water. It is a major drowning hazard, and it's just some very important information that I really wish more people knew, because it could save lives.
Ain't no face I recognize, and my baby can't be found.
I also wish people just knew how hard these kids work every single day. So many autistic children are spending tons of energy trying to understand social rules that just come naturally to others. They're working to process overwhelming sensory environments, to figure out conversations, regulate their emotions, transition between activities, and navigate a world that just was not designed with them in mind. They spend so much time in therapies working on these things, when other kids get to use that time to play or be with friends or do extracurriculars. So things that might seem really simple on the outside can require an incredible amount of effort behind the scenes. So sometimes what looks like a really easy day was actually very exhausting for someone who has autism.
Where I've been and where I sleep, it's hard to find me. If you really want to, turns past that takes a cool.
Dramatic pause for this overreaction to slamming my toe into the metal bed frame. Okay, I clearly survived, so let's get back to it. Also, wish that people would reach out and include special needs families more. I know it can feel awkward if you're not sure what to say or you're worried that you're going to do the wrong thing, but I promise that that simple invitation means more than you probably realize. Even if the family can't come, just knowing that someone thought of them matters. Sometimes the hardest part is not just missing the events, it's feeling like you've been forgotten. Inclusion doesn't require you to have all of the right words. It just starts with making someone feel like they belong. The last thing I would say is I wish that we would all choose kindness before judgment. You never know what someone is carrying. You don't know what happened before they walked into the grocery store, how many appointments they've been to that week, or how much courage it took just for them to leave the house. A smile instead of a stare, patience instead of frustration, grace instead of assumptions. Those small choices you can make have the power to make someone's entire day feel lighter. If sharing our family story last week accomplished anything, I hope it's this. Autism isn't something to fear or misunderstand. It's simply one part of how some incredible people experience the world. Our families don't expect perfection. We don't expect everyone to know exactly what to do. We just hope for a little more understanding, a little more patience, and a little more kindness. Because at the end of the day, whether you are autistic or not, whether you're a special needs family or a neurotypical one, all of us could use a little more kindness.
You can change your mind, but not your past.